maybe I'll just end with this one here. This is all my notes. This is all the I teach women's studies. I'm the creative writing program and the women's studies program, you know, because I got like nothing to do at Paradise Valley Community College. And I guess I learned about what it means to be a woman by my aunts and the people in my neighborhood. My grandmother was illiterate. She's not stupid. She wanted very desperately to learn to read and write. This is absolutely a true story. And her father, she would sneak out when they came to America. She'd sneak out to night school and sit outside the door, trying to learn to read and write. And he followed her and he beat her. He cracked her head open, and she never learned to read and write. So I always tell the story to my English 101 students to guilt them into doing their papers, which is absolutely the truth. So I'll end with this. So this is the women, okay? The women I know. The women I knew. 1. At 13, it's a long poem, so forgive me. 1. At 13, I was reading Oedipus Rex and watching Let's Make a Deal. It was late summer, humid afternoons, frantic flies and honey, wings drowning in amber. I did not do the things a girl should do. When jagged pins hooked to hollow eyes, I looked above the page to catch 3 women dressed as blueberries and cry and cling to Monty as if he were a god, and they, his poor disciples who had just discovered eternal secrets hidden behind door number 2. Outside my window, I heard the snap of double Dutch jump, a city game the black girls played. Many times I tried to duck into the swaying whips, which arched pure and high above my head like some revolving door to heaven. My feet, much too white, too confused, could not count the beats. As rope coiled my ankles, one hopeless tangle, the black girl sighed, and I knew enough to leave. 2. Coming to a new country, arriving as a new century weaned itself from the dead, my grandmother, just 13, makes her maiden voyage. She leans on the sleek oak handrail of an old ocean steamer, heading for the harbor, sees fireworks soften the sky and land near her feet, bursting open as a flower of light, momentary and alone. This honors me, she thinks, but later coming ashore is told just the 4th of July. She grew old in my mother's house and did not smile much, but made it her daily occupation to guard the streets with her eyes. On Saturday, she asked for help in washing. Though she tries to hide, I see the scooped out place where her breast has been and how the muscle twists clear near bone. She does not speak except to command. Next, I fix her hair. Under the thinning gray, a thick scar careens down her skull, where her father cracked her head wide open with the tip of his silver cane. He was from the old school and believed a woman was hardly good for nothing. She deceived him. At night, she takes her knitting and says she is visiting a friend, goes instead to school to read and write the new way, the American way. But he follows her, beats her, and for more than 70 years, she keeps her silence. 3. World War II explodes and 4 women change their names. Maria becomes May, Conchetta is Pretty Kitty, Frances wants Faye, Giuseppina takes whatever she likes. Sometimes she is Joan, blood polish and netted hose, 2 snakes crawl up her back. Black sequin mouths say, "You are rich," from Scarsdale, and very shrewd. then her mood prefers Louise in a Japanese garden, looping over snapdragons. Stem and stamen, one kiss and she's gone, becomes dawn, forever inside doors without tears, at odd angles to the floor. She falls over and over, again and again, slipping through cracks into a new world, which needs no name, only rough landmarks to star the way.